Greetings, people of the internet. It is I, the Pokemon Man. And before I get into this, I just want to say, oh my god, yesterday. Yesterday was the Pokemon Presents, showed off a bunch of stuff. No new information about Pokemon Unite. Just the fact that at some point in the future during this month, they are going to release Mega Mewtwo Y in the same event that they did Mega Mewtwo X, which I actually most recently unlocked in Pokemon Unite. And I already know that the next Pokemon after that is going to be Blaziken. Because of leaks. And also, speaking of leaks, there's a high probability that either Meowscarada, Mimikyu, or Metagross, probably not Metagross, make it into Pokemon Unite as a playable character. I'm honestly hoping that Mimikyu ends up as a playable character. Meowscarada, that makes sense. But Mimikyu as a playable character, everyone's gonna love that. They showed off more stuff for Detective Pikachu Returns, and then, oh my god, the DLC for Scarlet and Violet. It was amazing. It was so cool looking. And plus, they also showed off 2 new evolutions for Applin and Duraludon. They showed off Diplin and Archaludon. And also brand new Paradox Pokemon. The past version of Raikou, which is known as Raging Bolt, which just makes Raikou look like a giraffe. But I think that the idea that they were going for was like long neck dinosaur combined with like thunderclouds as its cape. I think that's what they were going for, but instead they accidentally made it a giraffe. And then there's the Future Paradox Pokemon with Future Paradox version of Cobalion in the form of Iron Crown. And I think that it's like horn things on the back of its head turn into like some sort of laser swords, like they did with Iron Leaves. Anyway, that's enough of that. Just wanted to say the Pokemon they showed off was really cool. Everything they showed off, really cool. And anyway, now let's get into this. Competitive Pokemon opinions. It's Hisuian Goodra. Honestly, Hisuian Goodra is one of my most favorite regional forms out of, well, all of them. It's the much-needed upgrade that Goodra needed, because Goodra was the only pure Dragon-type pseudo-legendary, so Goodra needed the Steel-type. Goodra needed the Steel-type. But I don't really see how it needed, like, Sap Sipper or Shell Armor, because, for one, Sap Sipper just makes Goodra immune to Grass-type attacks, and actually heals it as a result. But with it being Dragon Steel type, it already quad resisted Grass, and Shell Armor just makes it immune to critical hits. If you want to use Hisuian Goodra, you always go with Gooey. Always. Anyway, Hisuian Goodra is a very tanky boy. 80 HP, 100 attack, 100 defense, 110 special attack, 150 special defense, but only 60 speed, making up for a base stat total of 600. And I changed the base stat total color to green instead of purple because I ran out of that kind of chalk. I think people need to use Hisuian Goodra. That's my honest opinion. It's very tanky. It's also kind of slow, so it can be used in Trick Room teams. Plus, with its high attack and special attack, you can do insane damage with this thing. So, let's just go ahead and skip to whiteboard mode. Need to get the frickin'... Here we go. I'm gonna put Hisuian Goodra in should be used. And I also didn't explain why I put Hisuian Lilligant in might not be used, because, well, short answer, It attacks good and it's fast, but it can't take a hit. It's like kind of a worse version of Alakazam. Okay, so now let's make Hisuian Goodra. I actually don't know how this thing's shaped. God damn it. It has a tail-like thing. It's a snail. It's based off of a snail. That's its tail. That's gonna be its legs. That's... That's gonna be that. There we go. Hisuian Goodra.